Looking like a great afternoon for baseball in southern Wisconsin. It's Brewers baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Just a few miles off the shores of Lake Michigan, we're at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today, in high definition, it's an exhibition matchup between the Atlanta Braves and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to Brewers baseball on the show. I'll be joined in the booth shortly by longtime big leaguers Eric KHRIS and Steve Lyons. But first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Atlanta Braves. As skipper Freddie Gonzalez lines his guys up this way. He'll go to work against the man you see there, veteran right-hander Kyle Loesch. And there you see a look at the defensive alignment behind him for the Brewers.
You can do it! All right, let's win, Brewers!
Into the box is leadoff man Jason Hayward, and we are ready for baseball. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. And this will be taken in out there by Gomez for the first out.
One of the keys of the game for this guy is going to be getting outs early in the count. It doesn't necessarily have to be one pitch like it was there. He needs to keep those 20-pitch innings to a minimum. That's a good start to the game for him there.
Justin Upton will take his cuts now. And a ball, 1-0. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. Now a hard liner, but foul. 1-1 now to Upton. And this will be fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Pretty good late break to this 2-2 pitch. We'll see on swing track. He just doesn't gauge the movement very well and swings right over the top of it.
Freddie Freeman will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Good action on the sinker, 1-2.
Well, he's a strike away now from going a strong 1-2-3 to start the ball game.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. The pitch. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Now a look at the starting lineup for Ron Renicke's Milwaukee Brewers, and it looks like this. And they'll have to face one of the tougher assignments a team could be handed, the difficult-to-solve right-hander Chris Medlin. Now a quick look at how the Braves will align themselves behind him. SEGURA will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Brewers, the shortstop, SEGURA.
Medlin's pitch is swung on and hit to Simmons out at short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Yeah, and I don't know what he's doing going down the line. I mean, I love hustle as much as the next guy, but right there, that's an invitation to the 60-day DL. I hope he knows a good shoulder surgeon because he's going to need one if he keeps that up.
Chris Davis will dig in here. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, this is exactly where you want that changeup to be. That thing fell right through the bottom of the zone. No chance.
Grounded foul. One out, nobody on. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now another 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
He'd obviously love a 1-2-3 here to start the first, and after a ground out and a strikeout, he's 2/3 of the way there.
Ryan Braun will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
And if you're going to work away with a two-seam fastball, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. Here, as you can see, he starts it on the corner, so you know what's going to happen. It's going to leak right back out over the heart of the plate. And that's a mistaken location, pure and simple.
Aramis Ramirez will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a fastball that's hammered the other way to deep right field. In there, a base hit. And the opening salvo is fired here as they take a 1-0 lead.
It's kind of a surprise to me that he wouldn't try to go for 2 on this play. I don't know if he got caught up in his home run trot a little bit too early or what. He's going to wind up on first base here with a single off the wall.
Carlos Gomez will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Oh, that is such a good pitch. First pitch changeup, when you know a guy's a first pitch fastball guy, just use his aggressiveness against him.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
2 out with the man at first. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Line hard. Foul. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a shot to third. And Gomez will reach. It's a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second, so there are 2 on now with 2 away.
Yeah, a hot shot that time and a tough read down there at third base. He just couldn't get the leather on it.
Jonathan LUCROY will step in now. And he takes ball 1.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
Hard hit to third. They'll go the short way to UGGLA for the force out, and that'll end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Brewers are out in front, 1-0. Evan GATTIS leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Catcher, Evan GATTIS.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Ramirez with it at third. And a Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Third baseman, Chris Johnson.
Chris Johnson will get his first cuts here. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Gomez is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
ANDRELTON Simmons will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the 2nd. First offering on the way. And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey up, you want to try that call again?
And this is fouled back and out of play. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. It remains 1-0. Juan Francisco will start things off in the bottom of the 2nd.
For the Brewers, first baseman, Juan Francisco. Come on, Blue.
Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. 1 strike.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Yeah, he was out front right there, probably guessing fastball. But now, 0-2, you can't be guessing anymore. You got to find something in the strike zone and put it in play.
Here we go.
Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Second baseman,
Scooter Gennett digs in at the plate.
Come on, Blue.
And this ball will be chopped foul. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through, a base hit.
Not a bad guy to have hitting in your 8 spot. That guy's no slouch up there. Comes through with a solid single.
Kyle Loth will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. Runners off for second. And they elect to have the pitcher bunt with one gone as he puts this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but hey, he gets the job done.
SEGURA will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Let's go, Brewers! Come on!
Started to go around there. Appeal down to first. Yes, sir, says the first base umpire. Strike one. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. Around third and being waved on home. Long throw to the plate. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. Chris Davis will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Now a ball rolled slowly down the third baseline. Barehanded, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. We play 2 full. Milwaukee leads it 2-0. Dan UGGLA will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Way outside. 1-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
And this is fouled straight back. Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. Now here's a ball hit high and deep out to left center field. Gomez is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Well, I'll tell you what, this won't look like a whole lot in the box score, but anytime you can make a pitcher use up 8 pitches to get you out, you've done your job as a hitter.
Leadoff man retired in the inning for B.J. Upton. First pitch on its way to Upton. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
Outside, 3-0 now. Seems like they're working very cautiously here. Is this a little too cautious?
Yeah, I mean, why are they giving this guy so much credit up there? He's someone that you got to come right after.
That one's in there, 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And Gomez will look this one in for out number 2.
And if these guys want to keep hitting fly balls, I think he'll be happy with that. Especially when it's the guys down near the bottom of the lineup.
Chris Medlin will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Let's go. Shut him down.
And that misses, ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk here would at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, this guy has some pop.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Goes the other way as this is down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Here's a bouncing ball now headed for the shortstop, Segura. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Back with Eric KHRIS and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Ryan Braun steps forward to get things started here in the Milwaukee half of the inning. First pitch is a curveball here that's taken into left field for a leadoff single.
Well, he's given up single runs in the first and the second. Now he's got to deal with another base runner here to start the third. Doesn't seem like he's had too good a handle on things so far. Now he's right back into trouble again.
Aramis Ramirez will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. A check of Braun, now the pitch. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Carlos Gomez will step in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to pad this lead a bit early on. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
The 1-0 home. Fouled back. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And this is past Johnson down the line. It's a fair ball. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Jonathan LUCROY will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Medlin, a look to first. Smart to keep an eye on. Swing, hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Well, I don't know how you start anything much better than this. That's 4 straight hits now. This one brings home a run, and they're all set up to bring home a crooked number if they can keep this going.
Juan Francisco will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around. And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now a ball swung on and taken the opposite way out toward fairly deep left center. Upton is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
That's a nice job there to get this ball airborne. He's able to get that ball out there deep enough to pick up their 3rd run of the inning.
Scooter Gennett will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Little tapper. We'll see if they try for 2. Two straight fastballs now as he powers ahead 0-2. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. It looks like this is going to be one of those times.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
3 runs already home here. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
And as we take a look at his pitch count so far, sometimes numbers can be misleading. You see the 38 strikes there, but a lot of those have been on pitches out of the zone that he's gotten guys to swing at.
Kyle Loesch will dig in. No official at-bat yet as he delivered a sacrifice bunt in his first appearance. First pitch coming. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at 3rd. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And there he goes towards second. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A runner on first with 2 away. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Brewers 5 and the Braves nothing. Jason Hayward will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
Yeah, still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Fouled straight back. Grounded, foul. Here's the 1-2. And that misses, and we're even at 2-2. Swing, and he shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And he waits out the changeup there as it's belted high and deep into right center. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Just their first hit of the game, but boy, they made it a doozy. That may be his first mistake of the afternoon, and it's going to cost him.
Justin Upton will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time.
Justin Upton.
And he lays off there, 1-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. One pitch is lifted in the air out to right, and this is taken out there by Braun for the first out.
Well, I think this is a slider down in the zone, running away, and that's a very difficult pitch to drive with any authority unless you're a guy like Matt Kemp, and this becomes a harmless fly out to right field.
Freddie Freeman will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Well, he's made 5 or 6 quality pitches in this inning, but he just made the one bad one. And you can bet that's the one he's going to remember when he gets back to the dugout. Good job here, though, because he bounced back to retire the next 2 guys that he faced.
Evan Gattis will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Ball one.
See it from here.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. And he misses, 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
And this will be fouled away. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he reaches for one, but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. 1 in the inning for the Braves, though, and it comes via the Jason Hayward long ball. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Brewers 5 and the Braves 1. Gene Segura will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Here in the 4th, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Let's get on base.
And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. And this is taken in by Upton for the first out.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. Guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
Chris Davis will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Swing and a liner towards second, and that's in there, base hit.
Yeah, and a 1-out single here gets him a base runner in the 4th as you can check out his line so far. You'd like for him to give you at least another inning or so, but with numbers like that, he might be on pretty thin ice already.
Ryan Braun will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. GATTIS will make the play here, and that's out number 2.
Oh, did he ever hang one there? I mean, that thing is sitting on a tee. He got away with that one big time.
Aramis Ramirez will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leads 1. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Chris Johnson will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Braves, 3rd baseman, Chris Johnson.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. That misses. 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And the pitch. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit.
Some guys with 2 strikes, they become dead right field hitters. You can see here, he lets the ball get in on him a little bit, doesn't try to do too much with this thing, then just rides it right into right field. That's well done right there.
Andrelton Simmons will dig in here. Took a called 3rd strike his first time. Oh, he took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Francisco is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Boy, that's just another off-balance swing right there. Not only are these guys light on hits, they're not even making solid contact right now.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in the powerful second baseman, Dan UGGLA. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike 1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez, it puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
And a swing and a miss as UGGLA falls behind here quickly, 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. It's still on his mind.
And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. B.J. Upton will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And that misses for ball 1. Two out with the man at first. Upton waiting, now the 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
I think he's going out there right now just to remind his guy, hey, this is the number 8 hitter up there. No reason to work the edges. You just come right after him.
Three and 0 now. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taken 2.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
You know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Gerald Laird will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 11, Gerald Laird.
Runner holding tight at second, now the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. 2 left for Atlanta. They're down here 5-1. David Hale is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Carlos Gomez will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Center fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here's the 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And in the past, he's had problems chasing that pitch. You know, he sees it coming in letter high, and he just can't help himself.
Here it comes. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, he'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there, so even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Jonathan Lucroy will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Just overmatched him there.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here comes the 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Here's a big fat one coming.
Now a ball hit back up the middle. Oh, he does get to it to knock it down. But he knows he's got no chance at first, so we'll see how they score that. Most likely an infield single.
Now batter, first baseman,
Juan Francisco will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. not fooled on the changeup there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that will find the seats, a home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field as it's now a 6-run ball game.
This pitch is just a little bit in, not really a terrible location at all. But if you're sitting on that pitch in that spot, you can certainly do some damage, and he absolutely did some damage right there to the tune of a 2-run shot.
Scooter Gennett will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And now this is bobbled by UGGLA. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base.
Catcher,
Kyle Loesch will be the batter. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And Upton's got this one. 2 away now.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
SEGURA will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And here's the first pitch. Fouled back. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. He'll go the short way to UGGLA for the force out, and that'll end the inning. Another good inning for the Brewers. It's about time to roll out the barrel. We're back to Wisconsin right after this. Jason Hayward will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
First pitch to him. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And
on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
And all of a sudden, he's looking a little jittery out there to start the 6th.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, it seems to me like you've at least got to make him go after something there. I mean, the bat never left his shoulder. And that's making it way too easy for a guy leading off the inning.
Justin Upton will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
And this ball will be chopped foul. On the ground for Ramirez. This could be two. And booted down there by Ramirez. And he is in there.
Well, he's generally pretty sure-handed down there, and this is a bad time for his glove to let him down because I think they had a good shot at two, but they wind up with none.
Freddie Freeman will stand in, and after the error, that certainly changes the scope of this inning around.
Yeah, you were looking at maybe 2 outs and nobody on. Now it's 2 on and nobody out. That's about as big a change as you can get.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Segura for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Yeah, that's good hustle getting down the line. A double play could have really put the brakes on this rally, but he's able to beat it out on the back end just to keep things going here.
Evan Gattis will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And this is taken outside for ball 1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Right there at the belt, 1 and 2 now.
Now, if you're Atlanta, you have got to come up with a key hit here. Now, that's been missing.
The 1 and 2 with 1 away. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. Gomez is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Well, that's all he's hoping to do right here. Just get that thing airborne and get that first run of the game home. He does his job, picks up the RBI.
Chris Johnson will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Now the first pitch. And this ball swung on and hit on the ground. Oh, and that ricochets off him on the mound as it deflects towards second. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. Good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. So 1 run here, no hits in the inning, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. 2, 3, and 4. Chris Davis will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Upton is there, and these fans won't like that as it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 6th.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1-pitch out.
Ryan Braun will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
This is a pretty simple play for a catcher right here. It's a nice pitch, and it looks like he might have chopped it right down off a home plate. You can see the catcher get out of his crouch, take it on 1 big hop, and then just make the good strong throw to first to get him easily.
So the first 2 are retired here for Aramis Ramirez. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Here's one hit towards the hole. Oh, a nice stop. He's to his feet. Can he get it there? Yes, he can. A beautiful play that time, and that ends the inning. Brewers sent packing on just 4 pitches. They're on top 7-2. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Andrelton Simmons will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Andrelton Simmons.
Tom Gorzolani will come in and pitch now.
For the Brewers, number 32, Tom Gorzolani.
Andrelton Simmons will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Swing, hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
And they finally break through for hit number 3 of this ball game, though it took them 7 innings to do it. That is not the kind of offensive performance that's going to win you too many ball games.
Dan UGGLA will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Now he'll bluff the throw to first and fire back to second. But no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Yeah, you know, a double play there was always going to be a stretch. And that's where you just take that force out at second, get the lead runner, and then say, you know what? Thank you very much.
B.J. Upton will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Here's the first offering. Swing and a high chopper. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Yeah, and the only silver lining to this offensively is that you get that guy up to second base, and now he's in scoring position with 2 outs. But I would doubt seriously that that was his intention.
Ryan Domit will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 4, Ryan Domit.
A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Braves strand one. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Jordan Walden will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Jordan Walden.
Carlos Gomez will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Center fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. And he lays off for ball 1.
Come on.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to look it in is Simmons, 1 away.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there? They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Jonathan LUCROY will step in. Singleton came around to score his last time. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Come on now, get it.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Juan Francisco will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going.
Let's go, one more time, baby.
Now here's the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. That one misses. It's 1-1 now to the Milwaukee first baseman. Two out, nobody on. The 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here's the 2-2 offering. Now a ball flipped out the other way towards short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're on top 7-2. Jason Hayward will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Center fielder, Jason Hayward.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
Well, now he's got to be saying, this is the wrong time for that strike zone to start shrinking. You need that to be a strike.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. 8th inning from Milwaukee with the Brewers out on top in this one as you get a look there at the line score and how we got to this point. Justin Upton will stand in, and he's been quiet today, but you just wonder if that's going to last the entire 9 innings.
Normally it doesn't. But give these guys credit. They've had a plan of attack, they've stuck to it, and they've gotten good results.
Here's the first offering. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Francisco is over and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it. So he stays with it and pulls it in.
Freddie Freeman will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that's more of a slurve than a slider, but whatever it is, it's 1-2.
And when he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Scooter Gennett will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight. Now a ground ball towards the hole.
And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Tom Orsolani.
Ricky Weeks is into the on-deck circle now as he'll hit in place of the pitcher, Orsolani.
Ricky
First pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. Goodness. 0-2 now. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah, that thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
SEGURA will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Upton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're on top 7-2. Jim Henderson will come on here. Not a save situation, but he'll try to close it out nonetheless. Evan GATTIS will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point.
Evan GATTIS.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. (1-0). And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And that swung on and fouled straight back. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th. Our coordinating producer Chris Gill tells me in my headset to tell you not to miss our post-game highlights. That'll come your way at the conclusion of matters here this afternoon, right here on the show. Chris Johnson will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. First pitch coming. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
The 1-2. Hit hard towards the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a 1-out single.
And this is really one of the few balls they've hit solidly all afternoon. So now we'll see if maybe they can get something going here.
Andrelton Simmons will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
He's gonna go.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Kyle Loesch is the pitcher of record. He's in line for the W if the lead holds. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Full count pitch on its way. And this is on the ground toward the hole. Segura for 1. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
You know, that's one of the toughest double plays to try and turn. They do get the lead runner at second base, but then that return throw to the pitcher covering at first never really had much of a chance.
Dan UGGLA is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 2, and the Braves now are down to their final strike.
Well, that pitch has a lot of life up in the zone. Just takes off on it.
And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.